guys, I hope you're all well. Today I thought that I would do a really positive video on 5 things that I love about YouTube. Now this video is in collaboration with lots of other lovely vloggers who have just decided that it would be a really great idea to inject a big old boost of value to the YouTube community. Lucy Jessica Carter came up with the hashtag VALUEVLOGGERS. In fact, this whole thing was her idea. I will list below all of the other YouTubers that are joining in on this hashtag, and you can go and watch all of their videos. So if you want to know how to become a YouTuber, what's great about doing YouTube, how certain things work, then go and check out all of those videos because they are amazing. So without further ado, number 1, the community. I have found not only best friends, I mean, my best friend is Sarah from This Mum Alive. I am her son Lachlan's godmother, and that is purely through, I mean, we met when we were both bloggers before we became YouTubers, but that is from this community. So not only that, but I have made so many other best friends, like people that in real life I meet up with on a weekly, bi-weekly, monthly basis, people that I will go to with, you know, when I was separating from Pete, and you know, when I found out that I was pregnant, and you know, really personal things. I would go to these people as well as people that, you know, I grew up with and family and stuff like that. So yeah, I've made such amazing close friends. I've also made you guys. You know, you guys are who I tell my secrets to and update you all on my week and my children and stuff like that. And I just think it is such an amazing, amazing community. Number 2, it's my therapy. I find that mainly YouTube, also blogging and my Instagram, all of my different social media accounts, but mainly YouTube is my way of just getting my feelings out. If I'm feeling stressed, if I'm upset, like, you know, I've come on here and I've cried to you guys purely because, you know, I'll start talking about things and I just feel more comfortable. And I don't know if it's because it's just me and a camera here now, because I find it really difficult to talk like this one-to-one with a person, but I know that this could potentially go out to thousands of people, so it's not just me and the camera. And I guess because I can edit it before it goes live, so if I do say something really ridiculous, then I don't have to share it. But yeah, I just find that not only sharing everything is a great kind of form of, what's it called, like word vomit, like I can just get everything out, but also the feedback that I get from you guys, so the kind comments, the advice. You know, I'll go on here and I'll say, my child's not sleeping, what do I do? And you guys will comment and give me advice, and some of that advice is stuff that actually worked and helped my child to sleep. And for me, mainly it's the encouragement. You know, when I came on here and I was talking about when my mum had cancer and when we lost my sister-in-law to cancer and when me and Pete separated, and I was going through all of this stuff, and you guys were being so supportive. You were not only leaving comments below the video, but I was getting private messages and messages on my blog and on my Facebook and emails, and people who had been through similar or who were going through similar as well. And for me, it was just knowing that I wasn't alone in it, and yeah, different coping strategies that you guys were telling me about, and it was just amazing. I get so much from it mentally. Like, there's such a huge mental side of it. People say, you know, write your feelings down. And it's just the same thing. If you want to start being a vlogger but you're not sure that you want to actually put it out there yet, just sit there and film. You don't have to do anything with it, but it's such a great way to just get it out. And even though, like, I'll talk to myself when I'm driving, if I'm on my own in the house, and that's a really good therapy, but sometimes having it on your camera, if you're feeling brave, you can go back and look at it like in a year's time or 6 months' time, and you can think, well, you know, I was in a really dark place, or I was feeling really low, and look at me now. And it's quite a good way to see how far you've come. Number 3, not only is it a therapy for me, but I find that I'm helping other people. And I feel a bit big-headed when I say this because, you know, I don't know, I just do, but I know that I do because you guys tell me. Obviously not all of you, some of you probably just watch me because of the particular topic that's interesting, or because you're doing housework and it's just a bit of a distraction. But even then, I think that's help. You know, even if I can just give you 5 minutes away from a mundane task, then I feel like I'm doing something. But yeah, I get so many messages and emails from people who have said, you know, thank you so much for uploading that particular video. Say when I was talking about, you know, cancer or me and Pete separating, it's mainly the whole separation thing. People do talk about it. I'm not saying that I'm like the only person that does. But yeah, it just doesn't seem to be something that people aren't always as open and honest. I guess because if you're going through it at the time, you don't want to always share everything. Can you tell that I am wearing a top? I've got a sports bra on because I'm going to the gym. Yeah, just so many people that have messaged and just said, you know, thank you for sharing that. Or like with my minimalism stuff, a lot of you have said that you followed along as I've been doing it and you feel so much better mentally and physically, and, you know, your home is just minimalised, which is amazing. And yeah, I just think if I can help you guys in any way, whether it is sharing tips on how to minimise, or tips to be more positive, or to get through your day, or even if it is just something so simple like giving you a bit of a distraction from a crappy day, then that is just amazing, and I'm so glad that I've got this space that I can do that. Okay, number 4, and I feel like this is one that is a bit obvious, I am able to document my children's lives. I'm able to document everything, so I can look back and see how messy my house was like a year ago and how much I've minimised it. I can go and look back on Jensen's birth. I've got his labour and birth video on here, and literally the minute that he was born. I can look back on Jasper when he was like a toddler and waddling around or crawling. I started this when he was only a few months old. I can look back at our holidays and the first kind of jobs that I did compared to the jobs now. And obviously I'm so grateful for all of the jobs that I've had, but it's interesting to see how far I've come, and I would never have thought back then that I would be working with some of the brands that I work with now. So it's just a great way to document your life, whether you're on here as a mummy blogger or a beauty blogger or a travel blogger, fashion blogger, whatever it is, you can document that whole journey, and I don't think any other job you get that. So yeah, I think that's just amazing. And lastly, number 5, it has become my job. I could go into this in such a kind of wider video, but it has allowed me to stay at home with my children. It has allowed me to put a roof over our heads. It has allowed me to be flexible. You know, every day I can go to the gym, I can go for coffee with friends, I can have a full-on day with my children and then do my work in the evening. It's the kind of thing that I can do while they're watching TV or while they're napping. It's so flexible. I feel like I'm going to fit like 5 into this particular one, but yeah, it's so flexible. It's given me security. It's meant that throughout my separation I haven't had to rely on anyone else. Yeah, I've been able to stay in the home that we're in and keep our lifestyle as it was before. And a lot of people don't think that it's a job, they don't think there's a lot in it, you just, you know, film a little bit of content. There is so much to it, and a lot of people, I think Lucy's actually done a video on like, is YouTube a real job? So definitely go over and check her one out, because she will show you that there is so much to it. The fact that I can work around my children, that for me is just amazing. Those are my 5 things. I feel like I could have definitely found a lot more, but they're just my 5 to start with. I hope you found this really useful. If you sound enticed by those things, if you want that sense of community and to be able to document your lives and, you know, to potentially grow a hobby into a career, then definitely check out the other videos, because there are some really good informative ones. So yeah, it's a really, really exciting hashtag, and I really hope that you guys find it really useful, and it just brings a bit of positivity into what has been a bit of a crappy time in the YouTube world. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it, because, you know, it's done and dusted. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do comment below. Let me know if you're a vlogger. Let me know what things you love about vlogging, and if you're not, then let me know if you're going to start doing it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and check out the other ladies' videos down below. Bye!